What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from TruthBlitz. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. So we're going to start, as always, by taking a quick look at the market, and then we'll get into a couple articles quickly. One that is pretty exciting, in my opinion. So let's take a look. Currently, we have $308 billion in overall market cap, with Bitcoin dominance 44.6%. Bitcoin is 8,116 currently, and we have a good mix of green and red in the market. So what we saw happen was, like I said, would probably happen. Crypto Blood said the same thing. This is his chart we're looking at. We came down, we bounced off of this support line, which was around the 78 to 7,900 area, and then bounced back up, and we are still climbing at the moment. So we will continue to watch and see if we're going to keep climbing, if we're going to go back down, because we did test this area once yesterday. We went up to about 82 and then came back down, as you can see right here. So, but that was a pretty fast straight up in one candle and then back down in a few. This has been over the course of, as you can tell here, about 12 candles or so. So we'll continue to monitor this and see if we are going to ascend back up and test this 9,200 area again, or if we're going to go back down and hopefully not go lower. So we will continue to watch. Now, what I really wanted to get into was this article here. For one, Coinbase paves way for new altcoin support with ERC20 upgrade. Coinbase has announced its intention to support ERC20 tokens on its exchange, reversing previous statements from January in a blog post published March 26th. In the post, Coinbase said its decision to support ERC20, which is the technical standard used for smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain, and the protocol used for many of the thousands of altcoin assets in existence, paves the way for supporting ERC20 assets across Coinbase products in the future. The move comes several weeks after the largest U.S. exchange and wallet provider added ERC20 token support to its Ethereum wallet and decentralized application browser Toshi. The announcement came with a conspicuous pledge not to reveal any likely altcoin candidates for future hosting. So they're not going to reveal. I'm sure they're probably deciding as we speak which ones, and probably have a short list, but they're not going to, we're going to be the last ones to know, basically. Or that would be my guess anyway, that's what they're doing currently. A previous post, last updated March 17th, reiterated new asset additions would be done under stringent controls, a commitment that followed December's highly controversial addition of support for altcoin Bitcoin Cash, which saw Coinbase accused of insider trading. A month later, CEO Brian Armstrong stated publicly in the first incarceration of the asset addition blog post that neither Coinbase nor its sister exchange GDAX would seek to offer any new cryptocurrencies. As of the date of this statement, we have made no decision to add additional assets to either GDAX or Coinbase. Any statement to the contrary is untrue and not authorized by the company, he wrote January 4th. Coinbase will only list assets after they are listed on GDAX. The latest announcement, meanwhile, continues, also stating, after evaluating factors such as liquidity, price stability, and other market health metrics, we may choose to add any ERC20 asset added to GDAX to the Coinbase platform. So it would basically be on GDAX first before it's added to Coinbase. This is exciting news, though, because as you well know, Coinbase is by far the easiest platform to use. It really is where the vast majority of people start when they get into crypto. And the only drawback is that for the longest time, well, when I first really started buying Ethereum and Bitcoin were the only ones listed. I remember when Litecoin got listed, and then later on Bitcoin Cash. But that's it. So people who want to get into, say, anything else really have to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum first, then go on to another exchange. And if it's not listed on a big exchange and it's an ERC20, you really got to go to Fork Delta or prior to that Ether Delta. So not a it's a pretty big barrier to entry for a diversified portfolio in the crypto space. And if people are not very tech savvy, it can be super overwhelming to go and have to buy assets on Fork Delta or Ether Delta, like I said. So this is exciting news, and I'm sure they are going to really go over, you know, tear everything apart really and put on Coinbase, you know, good assets. You know, there's so many shit coins out there on the Ethereum platform. I don't know how many airdrops for just ridiculous coins that I've got with ridiculous names. And then you have some that just maybe don't appear to be ridiculous but are not going to deliver. They're basically scam coins. So for somebody who doesn't know any better, it's really hard to determine which ones are legit if you're not doing a ton of research. So basically Coinbase is going to do all that research before they really list anything on their exchange, and you can rest assured that anything that gets listed on Coinbase is probably going to be a quality asset. So very exciting news. Now this I want to get into also just briefly, and as I said, Twitter, the rumor that they were going to ban crypto ads was just that, a rumor, but so was the Google rumor until it was confirmed a few days later. And like I said, we would probably see the same thing, and here it is. Twitter confirms the ban on crypto ads. So just to read a little excerpt from this. Twitter Incorporated will start banning cryptocurrency advertising effective Tuesday. Reuters reports March 26th, so that's today. Twitter has confirmed rumors that the social media giant would follow Facebook and Google in clamping down on crypto-related advertising. Twitter told Reuters the ban will cover advertising for initial coin offerings and token sales. The policy will be introduced over the course of the next 30 days, will also include bans on the cryptocurrency exchanges and wallet services, unless they are public companies and listed on major stock exchanges. So, you know, that's pretty limited right there. Twitter said it will limit advertisement for crypto exchanges in Japan to those under the purview of the National Financial Regulator. I'm not going to read any further. You guys get the picture. I had a feeling this was the case, and that we were not. It was not just a rumor, and that it would be confirmed. And here you go. So, where do people turn to advertise? And this is. It's good and bad. Good because people were paying for advertising for scam ICOs, for other, you know, for example, BitConnect. BitConnect advertising was everywhere. Okay, so if it were not for that, a lot of people wouldn't have gotten in. You can rest assured of that. So the bad part about this, the downside is that this is going to limit the exposure of the crypto space to people. So, you know, people are going to have to find out other ways. YouTube, I don't want to say the mainstream media because they don't portray the space in a good light, as you well know. But nevertheless, the word will get out. People will find out if they don't already. And the good thing is that the space got enough exposure to where people at least know what crypto is now, at least generally. We are going to definitely move forward. I know this huge pullback that we saw from December, January to now has put a bad taste in people's mouths. However, I really fully believe this is going to turn around in the near future. So we will continue to look and see what happens with the market. you know, as I said, currently right here, we have bounced off that support line. So hopefully we continue that ascent. I know people like my brother have been a little panicky, not panicky, but, you know, asking if I still have confidence in the market. You know, do I know what's going on with the market right now? And I said, this is pretty standard stuff for the market to do this. So we just gotta buckle our seatbelts and hold on and not get flushed out like the people who had no business getting into crypto in the first place. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. You guys can check me out at truthblitz.com. Follow me on Twitter at truthblitzmedia. Also, check out the Block Party Podcast official channel and subscribe there. You can like and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.